Ann Meyers was the first female student-athlete to earn a full scholarship to UCLA. She was women's basketball's first four-time All-American, finishing her career as the 1978 National Player of the Year, while leading the Bruins to the national championship.
Winning the championship in 1978 was really a build-up from the very first year that I got here. Certainly seeing my brother David win championships on the men's side really drove me to say that, we can do that, I can do that, and be a part of that. So I desperately wanted to win a championship for UCLA on the women's side. I was a part of the track team that won the national championship my freshman year here at UCLA. But I was so competitive that not only with basketball, that's why being a part of the volleyball program was really important, to try and win a championship on the volleyball side too. And then basketball my senior year, we had always been knocked out my freshman, my sophomore, my junior year, and certainly my senior year was the last opportunity, and I was very driven. Just the mix of players that we had, and we were very talented, and things fell into place. The media really paid attention to us. And again, I attribute a lot of that to my brother being here at UCLA, and Coach Wooden was very supportive of women's basketball also. So to win a championship in front of your family, your birthday, Pauley Pavilion, UCLA, there was nothing better. When I was a freshman, we played our games on the JV court. And for me, there was never a sense of, I didn't feel slighted. The fact that I was on Pauley Pavilion court was good enough. So to be in Pauley Pavilion and to be able to play a game in Pauley Pavilion, there was just a sense of pride. But deep down, I think I knew, because that eventually we would get to the main court. For whatever reason, I just felt that there was going to be a time. But I also knew, too, that there were people like Judy Holland and the other people that were here, that there was a sense of they were working behind the scenes, behind our back, without, as a young athlete, student athlete, not knowing what was going on the other side, that they were working on our behalf. And that was going to happen. And it did. And people took notice, and they had to, and it was a time of change. Title IX was starting to take effect, and whether it was the athletes out on the floor or whether it was the people behind the scenes and coaches and athletic directors, and people were making change happen. And so the women today and where they are as far as softball fields or running on the track and being in the pool and being on the courts, that sense of equalization, it still is not there. But compared to what it was, the women and the men that supported us to get better and to be more recognized, they're just as important as where we are today.